Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome to Talos Principle. This is a very interesting game. I've played it before. This is one of the throwback games that you guys voted for. It is like it's a puzzle game. I want to say in the same vein as Portal, but it's very different. Initializing firmware. Firmware functional. Loading child program parameters. That number loaded. System check. Passed. Starting child process. Ready. Yeah. So it's a really interesting game and narrative. What I will say right off the bat for people wondering about this, oh, I forgot it was in third person. Kind of thought it was in first person. I don't know why.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my
Trying to look at my face.
if you are worthy.
Okay. Okay, God. Yeah, Elohim is another name for God, I believe. It might even be, like, from the Judaic, like from the Torah. It might be one of the names from, that particular religion. Sorry. just reminding myself of the game. Yeah, as I was saying at the very start, for anyone who's wondering, I'm probably not going to try and find all the story stuff. Because when I first played this game, I really hardcore sought out all the story stuff. This game has a really cool and interesting story, but seeking it out is hard. It's basically, if you want to get all the like story related stuff, you have to do all the like secret puzzles, and you have to do a bunch of like, not the Easter egg stuff, but you have to do like a bunch of extra stuff in the game if you want to find all the story stuff. And reading this, there's lots and lots of text. Yeah. I'll explain what I'm doing in a second. There is a very deep, but very well sort of like metaphorical, and I was gonna say well hidden, but mostly just hidden in its own text. It's like very metaphorical, and it's all about the idea that we're some kind of well, no, I don't want to say too much because it'll spoil it. I'm probably going to leave it, as I was saying before, I'm probably going to leave the story, most of the story out of this playthrough. I'm going to mostly focus on the puzzles and getting through the game. Because if it's like a 16 to 24 hour game or something like that, the puzzles are very much like, the puzzles are actually pretty straightforward. They get complicated, but the mechanics are relatively straightforward. Basically, we have these barriers we can't get through. The barrier stops you from moving through it. But you have these little devices that are placed around that will jam a barrier signal. Sometimes you can, I believe sometimes, actually they might have fixed that. Can you fix, no, okay. Yeah, you can't like take it from the other side of the barrier, so the barrier will always impede your ability to, you can't like take it and keep going. The barrier, you're forced back behind the barrier, so the barrier, this is only available on this side of the barrier. If there was a second one, and there was like a double lock system, you could use the second one to get you the first one through. You'll see as I go through. And then we've got mechanics like these little like, I think these are like little laser bombs. Yeah, if I go inside that space, I believe it blows me up. And then correcting for errors. Done. Reloading child program. Done. The implication, how much do I want to say? The implication is that each time we die, we're being reborn. And let's just say, I really want to talk about the story, but special awareness, okay. I really want to talk about the story, but I feel like it's spoilers at this point. For now, the majority of the, see, I can have 2 jammers on this device, and I can like take this jammer, and I can just move past it with this jammer. Use this jammer on this device, this machine gun, then take this jammer, and now I've got I've got 2 jammers on the side. There we go. Oh, here's some narrative right here. Oh, it's a QR code. Oh, that's right, they're all QR codes left by previous android, robot, whatever, that have gone through here. I don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. I really want to talk about the story, it's such a cool story. Yeah. But yeah, there's tons of secrets, and I'm gonna miss most of them because this game is actually very hard to get
all across this
everything
land,
for.
I have created trials for you to overcome, and within each I have hidden a sigil.
Yeah.
It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
Yeah. Let's just read this. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other, lest I fall through the floor. This is 1W/Faith, version 10.1.0000. I feel like it's... You can probably guess at where the narrative's going already, just from the very simple pieces, but I don't believe I did. I don't believe that I figured it out for some time before this point. I don't think I was supposed to take this through. I took it through. Yes, that's right. So, yeah, to unlock locks and stuff, you need sigils. And these sigils are gathered from other places. I believe... Yeah, so this door needs those 3, so 2 L's and a step. 2 L's and a step are found down here, so I could find sigils down there. What's down this one? Oh, this one's a... Oh, this is a medium one, I think. I think the colors show you what the difficulty is. But this one might be a bonus mission, bonus thing. I might not have to actually do that. There's only 1 L through that way. But you will need, and there's a dash and a medium L through here. The next gate will require more, which means we might have to come back and grab these other ones. Let's go down here to start with, though. And let's start with this little step. Sigil. A switch out of reach. These doors serve not only as, like, checkpoints, but if you try and bring an item through it, it doesn't let you. The item will... It's like an emancipation grill, except I think you're just blocked while you're holding an item. You just can't walk through it. I think. Yeah, so these guns, these machine guns, they'll shoot on you if you enter the laser area. So we just gotta move past them. And there's like switches like these, which we can't reach. You have to get right up close to them to reach. So yeah, there's switches, there's these jammers. And yeah. The mechanics are pretty simple, but they get really complicated. Yeah, jam the machine gun. Is there any other way I can go? No. Okay. Yeah, there's a sigil. There's one of the sigils. They're really big visually, but then they turn into small. They're more of a representation. Oh, this is the gun's on-off switch. So now the gun is actually off. If I take this back, the gun's just off, so I can have this jammer now. Which I need for this boy. Yeah, perfect. First sigil. Yeah, as I said, there are secrets everywhere. I'm going to miss all of them.
Not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
We are one of many who has gone through this world to try and prove ourselves. We are clearly in some kind of simulation. We're not in a natural world, we're in a world that is simulated by a machine. We look like some kind of android, but we're like one of many, many androids who have gone through this trial. Well, so far have gone through this trial. And this won't be able to get back through now. Even these guys can't go through the... Whoops. No, we need it to come through here. There we go. And then actually, I'll go around the other side and I'll jam it from the other side. I think there's an open door here. Yeah. Now we can get through. And we won't get impeded by this boy. Yay! See, they're pretty simple right now. These puzzles are all pretty simple.
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's get the last one. Striding the beaten path. Yeah, wait, is it? I just suddenly remembered there's a thing. I'll see if I can find one of them. There's a thing for interacting with a certain device. Oh. Oh. Is he trapped? He's trapped. Okay, okay. Yay! Hell yeah. Have all the things.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
Yeah. Yeah, already the implication is that we are some kind of, we're the child of Elohim. And Elohim, if you know any of the sort of religion things, Elohim is some name that essentially means like God or Almighty or some kind of like being like that. But we're clearly in a machine. We're clearly simulating in a simulated like puzzle system. That's actually really cool. I don't know if that used to be the case. This version of the game is a newer version of Talos Principle. I believe this is like the Game of the Year edition, or it's like the final release version or something. I forget what it's called exactly, but yeah. I just suddenly remembered something. I'm gonna go into the previous puzzles really quick and just see if I can find. Oh, I can sprint. I want to see if I can find something. Just while I'm looking, this game is actually made by the same people who made Serious Sam, which is really interesting. It shows how good how good a game designer they actually are, because they don't just make like blaster shooter types that just endless enemies and not much substance. They can make a game with some real substance. Okay, I can't see any of these things that I'm looking for so far. But yeah, I can unlock this door now. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, now that's right. We have to. I forgot this is what these are. Yeah, you take those pieces, and it opens a door. Let's just do these other puzzles as well. We'll do them ahead of time. I don't know if I actually need them, but yeah. The only issue with this game, much like the Serious Sam games, is that, as I was saying, there's lots of secrets hidden around, but most of the back areas. Oh, that might be a secret. Yes, that opened this gate. Oh. Most of the back areas, like most of the background areas, don't have anything in it. So like it's not, the game doesn't sort of like indicate that you should look in back areas. But then every now and then there'll just be a random back area that has a thing in it. There's lots of like dead ends. And then one of the dead ends happens to have a switch. So it's not like, it doesn't lead you like well to the secret kind of areas. And there's a lot of secret areas. So confusing. Oh, I get it. I brought this and I was like, I don't think I needed to do that. Yes, I did. It's for this. Man, running makes you go so much faster. Yeah. Special star. Those must be for something. I don't know what they're for. As we started talking about, and I keep batting around the bush about only the two of us.
You do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
Never. Never! I'll just turn that off for now. Look around the side areas. I really should, like, the problem is, I was about to say, I really should ask you guys if you care. Oh wait, first things first. Jam this again. So I can bring this through. Jam this. See, this is what I was talking about, where you can, like, take a thing through with you. Jam that. And then I can grab this. Yeah. I will need to bring this with me. I can just jam that and then, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I was gonna say I really should ask you guys if you care that I speak about the story of the game. Let's go grab. Let's go for the hard one. Peephole. Because there might be hard ones, but they're see. If I grab this, I can't go through here. Oh, I can't. Oh no, it actually works like a it works like a an emancipation grid where like it basically gets rid of it. Cool, cool. Oh wait, no, what I want to do is jam that. So I'm doing a double jam on this barrier, so I can grab this one. Oh, you can't use the jammer through fences. Twould seem. Part of me wants to like wait and ask you guys if you care if I talk about the story, and another part of me just wants to talk about the story. He doesn't want to have to wait. Because the story's really cool. I should wait. I don't believe you can disable these barriers. No, I don't think so. Oh, actually, no, that's what I gotta do. I wonder if this has a range. Ah, it doesn't look like it. Looks like as soon as it comes into view. There we go. Perfect. I got it. Yay. See, I don't know what that door is, but there's another door clearly that we need those yellow ones for. I have that funny feeling that those are special doors, but I'm probably wrong. It's been a long time since I played this game, so I don't remember exactly. Yeah. But this game has really beautiful visuals, and the puzzles are always very interesting. They're that classic, beautiful, like, simple, oh, this is one of the story computers. It's classic sort of like beautiful, sorry, like really simple puzzle mechanics, but used in really interesting ways. So, loading library session, done. Mounting local disks. 47 million distributed resources found. Detecting network drives, error, network inaccessible. Loading Milton Library Assistant, error, MLA unresponsive. Library archive session ready, guest local. Hello world. What's this? Hello world. Yeah, okay. Help. List of commands. List, open file name, help, run MLA, exit. These are like master terminals, if you will, or command terminals. List. So these are the text files, or these are the things that we can open. 1 second, let's just see, help, run MLA, load Milton Library Assistant, advanced interface. Thankfully I don't have to type it out, it's just all there. I wanna run MLA. Is it still error? Oh! Initiating plain language interface, done. Hello guest, how can I help you today? You understand what I'm saying? Understand is a strong way to put it, but yes. What was the first word of the last sentence you wrote? Are you able to take offense, you pointless contraption? Describe your functions. Send primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondarily, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via an intuitive human language interface. It also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting functions. Your query? How long has the system been running? Active for 9999 years. System has been active for 99999. It's one of those cases. Forget the library. Can you respond to queries on the outside world? My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, but my responses may be limited. Who is Elohim? Elohim is a noun for God or gods. See, this is what it is ancient Hebrew. Yeah. Modern and ancient Hebrew. Elohim is like God. What am I? You are logged in with a guest account. Where am I? You are currently in a support session with the MLA Human Language Interface module. Your library archive session may be resumed at any time. What's the first word of the last sentence? I'm going to try and do this thingy. I'm sorry, I'm only able to process and respond to basic subject, verb, object syntax. Are you able to take offense, you pointless contraption? You cannot insult me. What are these terminals? Terminals provide access to the library's resource archive. How old are the library archives? Date ranges, publishing date range from, dates range from 1st July 1995 to 27th of June 2030F, or 203F. It means it's some date. Yeah. What's the current status of the library archive? There are 47 million resources in archive, taking up 5.4 petabytes of disk space. That is approximately the size of 30 billion photos. I'm remembering, now that I'm reading this, I'm remembering more about the story as well. That is approximately the size of 30 billion photos, 7 million minutes of HD video, the entire internet in 2003. However, the majority of the library resources are corrupted or invalid. 10.69 gigabytes of uncorrupted resources are indexed. What caused the data corruption? Progressive data corruption is inevitable in any system over time. Additionally, a large number of inconsistencies were detected during sorting, leading to greater than average data invalidation. Alright. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll read these first, and I'll see how much of the story it tells you. Welcome. Nadia Sarabhai. No. Sarabhai. Nadia. Institute for Applied in Module. To Alexandra Drennan. Pneumatics. Welcome to the team. Hi again. I'm sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. You're so young and you're already accomplished so much. You've already accomplished. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realize that, nominally speaking, I'm head researcher here. But this is your project, and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know, you're not used to working like this. But as of today, you're in charge. No pressure. Let's do this, Nadia. So this is from Nadia to Alexandra. Athena 6.text. Chapter 6. Athena in the Garden of Hesperides. Hesperides? Blank did not trust them, but they moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into the strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber, strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree, made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison. This apple, the nymphs said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes, and not a few villains, have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom, its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Hercules or Hercules, airflow, gazing upon the stars and wept. Figure it out.eml. There's another email from someone or other, Lee, to an address. It's a corrupted subject. The way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself. A bit here, a bit there, put it together, try to make sense of it. I'm pretty sure there is a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let the stuff get you down. You're young. You've got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. Yeah. I think that's it, isn't it? If I run the MLA one more time. Oh, software is busy elsewhere. Okay. Yeah. So I did all the things. And that was me fully exploring a computer. We're gonna find a few of those through the main parts of the game, and there's a few of those that are off the beaten path. I'm going to push the buttons of the machine every chance I get, but I'm only gonna do it when I see it. I'm not gonna worry about finding every single thing. Oh, wait, Rorius. I'm not the first one to undertake these trials. That much is clear. If you're reading this, then neither will I have been the last. It just takes your name and puts it on a picture there. That's not actually me. I would not have written that. But can you actually write? I just looked at the achievements, but I realized that there might be some spoilers in there because I have already got like the majority of them. So I won't show that on screen. Yeah, I feel like there is actually a way to leave notes though for other players, but I don't know if you have to unlock it. I don't remember if you can. I might be wrong. I might be misremembering it. I might have just thought that I was seeing notes from other players, but I wasn't actually.
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
Right. But we could get the things first. We could do the puzzles first. I might do that, because it's just good to get all the puzzles as you go. The Elohim tells you don't have to, but I wanna. Let's do the easy one first. Poking a sleeping lion. Okay. Oh, right, because there's a thing there. There's that pod thingy there. Can I stand here? Oh, I can. There's this thing here, but like if you pick it up, it'll immediately explode. So you need to find another one somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. All the green ones are pretty straightforward. I don't know if the green ones will become harder or if it's more of a, like, if it's a bit different. It might be a bit different. Yeah, see, we do still need this one. But now we can do that. Yay! Perfect. Sprint to the next one. Trio Bombasticus? Yeah, so clearly we're not in the real world. We're seeing emails though. We're seeing emails and information from the real world through those terminals. And we're seeing notes from previous iterations, previous people, androids, whatever you want to call them, that have been through here before. There we go. Yay! Hell yeah.
You are most diligent. Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
Yeah. Because yeah, we went ahead and did them before we even needed to. Oh, and it shows you stars on here. I got a star. I got the only secret by the looks of it. The only star-based secret. The star secrets are ones that do stuff in the game. There are more than just the star secrets, though.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Yeah. So, these unlock... Once we do these doors, we came through one. Then there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7? There is 7, yeah. But then there's also this. And...
There are mysteries
and
in
the
my
star
garden,
door.
hidden roads and secret gates.
Yeah.
If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Look at all these extra... Look at all these pieces required. And this has these 3 pieces inside it. Yeah. Yeah, these are all the hubs. It's showing now that 1 is completed. It's got all the X's. But then there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they get... Some of them are easy, and then some of them get harder. There's the red ones that are showing up there. And this is the next door. This is the next simple door. With these ones down here being the more complicated ones. This one requiring, that particular set. Which I hope is behind my head. Sorry, not behind my head. Above my head. And then this set, which I haven't even got a single one for just yet. But yeah, that is the first stage. Let's head over to the second stage. It's only got 3 blocks and a star.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. But the great tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
Well, you say that. Yeah, let's read this. Let's go into this computer and load this session. It does the usual shtick list. Library archives currently unavailable while system resources are redirected to handle incoming network messages. Use the access com portal command to access network functions. Connecting network drives. Error, network inaccessible. Encountered unknown errors. Run MLA troubleshooter, yes. Hello guest, is there something you'd like help with today? I feel like I did this about before, didn't I? Yeah, troubleshooting. I think you'd like help accessing network functions. The most common cause of network problems is holding insufficient amount of account privileges. Please enter admin password to authenticate your privileges. God. Okay. Admin. Trust no one. Login aborted. Too many failed attempts. Would you like to create a new admin? Oh, a new admin account. Yes, please. Please take a moment to prove you are not a bot. I see. Okay. Okay, you will now be asked a series of inputs. To cohere with data protection legislation, you must consent to have your responses used to develop a broad psychometric profile. Raw response data will be deleted immediately. Your profile will only be made available to other administrators. Generating certification, Part 1. Part 1 ready for user input. Please complete all fields. Please answer quickly and instinctively. Time is a factor in this assessment. Begin clarification program. Okay, certification program. Yes. Okay, now I'm gonna read quickly. 2 plus 2 is 4. What's your subjective reaction to this image? Content. This describes you as describes a person, human being. You're walking through the desert and come across a thirsty traveler. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. You have water, but you're not sure how far it is to the next oasis. What do you do? Kill him and collect his blood. Offer half the water. Part 1 of the certification process is now complete. You'll receive a notification when Part 2 has been generated. Okay. Oh, cool. Now we've got Ian email. Frank Natai. Miles Natai. Dan Natai. So from Frank to Miles and Dan. Subject. Ian. My first day at the Institute for Applied Nomatics. On the way to work, I am terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they are all geniuses and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe they were just kidding about letting me work there. Trembling, I walk in, and right at the entrance, there's a life-size poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? Then I get it. Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Ian. Yeah, Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Ian. Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies. Jeff Goldblum. I see. Dr. Sarabai shows up, smiling. We were trying to find a cool acronym back when the Institute was founded, she says. Enan? Iapen? Enapno? It all sounded stupid. But we didn't just want to call it Ian, because, well, that's a name. Then someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck, so we were officially called Ian, but if you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name, I guess. I know, bloody geeks. Nice. Athena analysis. She woke up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Signifies more than the beginning of another amnesia-based mystery, though we should not go so far as to read the entire work as allegory. Rather, while taking the science fictional novice at the core of the narrative at face value, we should... Note 2. Having no inherent knowledge of the nature of the world, forced to rely on what we are told by others and what our own subjective, flawed, limited senses tell us. Social reality, belief, and objective reality, matter, come into conflict. Note 3. When in Chapter 16, A Second Awakening in the Kingdom of Artemis, the protagonist questions her mentor on the... Note 4. A more meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through synthesis of... Yeah. I believe some of the other pieces, if you read some of the pieces in chronological order, like as we read it now, they don't always all make sense. But if you read them, if you find all the pieces and then you put them together and read them as one cohesive piece, it makes a whole lot more sense. But having finished the game and knowing what's gonna happen, approximately, I know what, I understand what all these pieces are alluding to. Whether it's true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze, and had but one vein within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor. I believe that's how you pronounce that. It's either ichor or ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, and had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then, a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man, while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction, and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. Yeah. Through those terminals, the story is entirely told through philosophical talks like that. We've got 2 easy, 1 medium, and a star. Okay. Let's head towards the easy ones, but oh, I see, they split off. We'll continue this in the next episode. I'm already like, oh, I remember the freaking story now. Now that it's popped into my brain now, and now that it has, oh, there's the star, yeah. Now that it's popped into my head, I'm not going to be able to handle not talking about it. I don't know what this place is, and nor it seems does anyone else. Nothing to do but move forward and note whatever I find. Sheep. Yeah. Some of these, I think it must be that one of these levels you can, like, escape with a jammer. Just like in the previous section. Oh? Oh. I missed it, clearly. But when you hear that, you might see it if you're watching, because, you know, there's, the door is locked. Oh, there it is. There are glitches in the system. You can go right down to the water. It's really nice. It's really beautiful. You might be able to get over to that island. I have a feeling you can. But you can't walk through the water, unfortunately. I don't remember how to exploit the glitches. But we'll head into this puzzle in the next episode. I'm probably going to talk about the story in the next episode. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to handle not talking about it. So, progress in the next episode. If you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are looking forward to the story. I hope you're looking forward to hearing me retell the story as well. Shush. And until the next episode of the Talos Principle.